Welcome to This is Great Thursday. This is going to be such a positive day. Bill, if I walked in here one day and I sat down and I was gloom and doom and I was very depressed, what would happen to our ratings?
They would be gloom and doom and self-depressed as well. So,
what would happen if I came in here and I was having a really, really hard time and I was having a really, really bad day? Would it affect everybody?
yeah, I just do this and say, get over it. You know.
He does.
But it probably would. I mean,
Yeah.
but you know, there are people out there who love that kind of stuff. It just they feed off of it.
I don't. And I said, you know, I like to wear black. And quite often people would say, oh, you wear black a lot. Are you sad? No, not usually. Not usually. I'm very pumped up and very happy. But I crashed last night and I almost burned. And it was like all of a sudden the weight of everything I've ever dealt with landed on top of my head. And then I started going through programs. And I found people who inspired me, and I want to tell y'all about some people who helped me get through some tough, tough times. One of them's not here anymore. Her name is Miss Helen Berger. She was here on July the 23rd.
Sweet lady.
I want to be just like Miss Helen Berger. I want to live to be at least 98 and as beautiful as she was
pretty
at
close
98.
already.
I'm getting close.
Yeah.
Donnie Craig, he's another one who really, really inspired me. He came on as the new sheriff of Pickens County. Very quickly after that, his young wife was diagnosed with cancer. He is an inspiration to me. And then, the live show at Lawson Chevrolet. Now, let me tell you about that live show. We had some things that went amok. We had a man who wrote a song that he has sung for 22 years that couldn't remember the words.
Yeah.
Gerald, remember that? It
Yeah.
was funny. It was a great day. Somebody walked into my life that day that I wasn't, you know, didn't know a lot about this person, but I've learned a lot about him and I've learned to love him. And I said, that day, so many people from so many areas came, and I think that was the day I realized we do make a difference in people's lives. We truly do. Whether I'm up or down, I think it shows with the audience. And today, we've gathered a young man that on a very, very positive night, I picked him up at Salem number 2. And Colbey was over here, I was over here. We just kind of hung out. Pam McCray, I don't know if Pam was there that night or not, but I kind of picked her up because of this program. So many of the things that have helped me get through the trying times of my life have been because of this television show.
They've helped keep you grounded, haven't
They have helped me. Oh, man, I'm telling you. And lately, if I was, you know, I could have gotten down, but I have not, and I'm not going to. Now, on the 13th of January
Your
in
birthday.
09, yes, Appalachian Tech, folks from the Copper Basin and folks from Fannin County came down and honored me. This is probably maybe my all-time favorite show because I couldn't believe the folks who came and were there for my birthday.
It was a big party.
It was a cool day.
Yeah.
It was a cool day. So y'all don't know the days that you have inspired me. Now, this is the day, we're going to close the show today with this. This is the day that Angela came back. No, they've got it in there. This is another one. But the day that Angela and Freddie and Charlene were here, when Angela came back after about the 3rd surgery, I was scared. And I thought, she will never recover from this. Yesterday, let me tell y'all, she is back to her witty, crazy, absolutely nutty self. She had a good day yesterday. We laughed, we cried, we bashed some idiots that, you know, if you're not a size 2, there are certain clothes you don't wear. You don't put big girls in certain dresses.
Is that why you wear black?
Yeah, a lot. But if you're invited to be in a wedding and they choose a dress that doesn't become the bridesmaids, is it because the bride wants to look like a number 1 and don't care what other girls look like?
I'm not even going to comment on all that after just 2 weddings this past year.
I know it. We laughed about it. But you should choose dresses that complement whoever is in your wedding's figure. And Lord have mercy, what do brides think sometimes? You know, but we laughed about it all afternoon. You have to stay positive. You have to stay focused. Last night, I crashed and burned. And when I crashed and burned, this morning, to be honest with you, I did not think I would recover. Pam McCray called me and recovery was on the way. I mean, it just, honestly, it hit me. And I think what started all this, when I started digging my daddy up, my daddy's dead. He's been dead 10 years. And all of a sudden, because I've been doing seminars and talking about when men walk out on their families, what it does to the children and to the woman, I think it finally hit me. And I understand more than ever, even though I'm talking about it all the time, I really understand what it did to me.
Well,
and I said, I crashed and burned last night.
Let's face it, though. You can have that happen to you in your life, and you've probably not dealt with it yet, but you have to have a time where you just break out and cry over it and get it out.
I did. Lord, that's why I came in here with sunglasses on this morning. I looked like one of them Hollywood hoodoos. But I just, I did. I crashed, and I don't ever crash.
What's a Hollywood hoodoo?
Well, some of them that walk the boulevard like Pretty Woman did,
No. Speaking of Hollywood, I told my wife last night about halfway through that American Idol thing, I said, torture.
We turned it off.
I don't want to listen anymore.
No,
it's just
we
pitiful.
watched a very tiny bit of it. Didn't like the music, didn't like the songs, didn't like the performers, and Simon Cowell, if you're asking me what you want to do next season, cut it off if you can't do it better than that.
I don't blame him. He looks like he's mad, and I don't blame him a bit.
It was awful. There were there was a 16-year-old boy that I thought did well.
A couple of highlights, but other than that.
It stunk. Oh,
and
Lord.
the night before,
boy,
too.
Will we get mail about this. But it just wasn't up to par.
These guys might like him. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
it's our age.
Maybe we're just getting old.
Gosh, I don't know. We're not getting old. We're getting better.
Speaking of getting old, something burnt me yesterday.
What?
My kid came home from school and said that they wanted to
this is funny.
They wanted to get a yearbook.
This is good. My yearbook was $12.50. I will tell you that.
Well, they said if you buy them right now, they're like $60. Okay. And they're a little more after that.
Is it black and white or color?
It's color. But what's the world coming to when they start taking installment payments on a yearbook?
Well,
that's what they're doing.
Number one, it's overpriced. Because if it weren't too high, then you could pay for it at one time. $22 is a good price for a yearbook. $22. Almost anybody can afford that.
I don't know what it costs to produce one of those things. I'm sure it's a lot of money, but at the same time,
the cost of everything is going up.
With this economy and people hurting, and you're asking a kid to pay $60 for a yearbook.
So a kid has struggled and struggled and struggled, finally got to be a senior, maybe going to graduate, and can't afford an album. Well, that's good.
And let's not talk about school pictures. Oh, my goodness.
No. Or let me tell you about the prom, and I love the prom. Love the prom, love the dressing up, love the hoodoo, love the where the kids all do the big to do. But Nick did it one time. You know what he said? He had a good time. He said, "What a waste of money." I loved it. I loved it because the next year, forget it.
Yeah.
he said, been there, done that, got those pictures. I don't want to do that again. So,
speaking of school, I saw on the news yesterday where a Rhode Island high school, they have fired their entire staff. Now, not just one or two teachers. They said that their reading ability.
That's what you call cleaning house.
Yeah, they're cleaning the house. Now, they said that they're only having a 50% rating of people who can read in that school.
Wow.
And that's Rhode Island. That's not in the South. That's up north.
Yeah, and they make fun of us Southerners. Now, let me ask you, what you think of this color I got on
I don't think
today?
I've ever seen you in that color before.
Let me tell you why I have this color on today. I watched the weather, and it said more snow coming in. And I said, no, please, no more cold, no more snow.
It's cold this morning.
It's killing me. My ankle hurts. So I put on green to remind people that grass will soon be green. You will soon be coming in here with probably grass in your hair because you will go back to work soon.
I'll have to put on some double deodorant to smell better for you. Yeah.
Yeah. But green, please, Lord, let the green come on. Let things turn green.
I've seen some. I mean, some of the grass is already getting a little tinge of green in it. So we're not too far off.
Well, my life has been one day at a time. And
Christy Lane, one day at a time.
That's right. That's right. But lately, I almost failed myself, and it scared me last night.
Well, you can't be.
It scared me because I thought I am crashing. I'm not a crashing kind of girl because if I crash, I'm gonna burn.
Can I tell you a secret?
What?
Despite what that guy right there says, you're gonna have some bad days, girl.
No, I don't have bad days. I'm Cherie Martin.
You will.
Well, last night I had a bad night. Had a very bad night, and I said, God, please get me through this. And I kept praying, and I kept trying to say, what do you want me to do, God? What next? Because I've tried it all, and you know what I'm going through.
Just remember the old song Mosey Lister wrote back in the 50s. Till the
Feeling fine?
No, well, that one too. But till the storm passes by.
Oh, Lord, please let this storm pass by.
There'll be a tomorrow.
Please, and what's wrong with me is self-inflicted because I dug up some stuff that I'm dealing with. And I have to deal with it.
Well, let me tell you, you're always encouraging people to suck it up and move on.
Suck it up, move on.
Now you got to do it.
Yeah, I've got to.
You got to do it.
I have to. Well, I have to say a happy birthday to one of my favorite people in the whole world, one of my dearest friends, Alicia Bridgman. You know, we talked about preachers' wives and what their lives are like.
She's a good one.
Yesterday was Alicia's birthday. And let me tell you what Alicia did for her birthday.
She's only 39.
Yeah, 39 and Holden. She got up yesterday morning and very, very early, she and Travis went to Atlanta and spent all day long at a hospital with one of the folks from their church having surgery. Now, that's how she spent her birthday. So when I get on this pity trip and I get to feeling really bad, then I get over it real quickly because there are people around me who make a difference in somebody else's life every single day. I look up to her and I respect her, and you know, she's one amazing woman, and she's always smiling. And I said, I feel so bad. Yesterday was her birthday, and I didn't know it because the email went to the Cherie email, and I didn't get it in time.
I don't think you'd make a good pastor's wife.
No, I know I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't.
I won't tell you why.
Let me tell. No, don't. We're going to go to something this morning. I almost got on the pity trip. I came so close, but Karen Peck called me, and I called her back. We're playing phone tag, and I thought about this song that she does, and it's called "Hold Me Till I Cry." Every single one of us has faced something that we thought we couldn't get through. Every single one of us. I don't care who you are. And let me tell you something, and I wish I'd talked to her more, and if you're watching, I want to talk to you. An 83-year-old lady came up to me at the seminar the other night, and she said, my life has been so good and so blessed, I can't imagine coming from where and living with what you've dealt with. She said, I can't even imagine it. And I thought about that, and I thought, I don't know anybody who hasn't been through something really bad. And then I started thinking about the people who maybe haven't gone through anything bad. How do they live that perfect life? I don't know many people who've done it. But this lady said, you are amazing. And I thought, yeah, I am amazing. I am amazing. I have come a long way. But even me in my positive, pumped-up attitude, last night I crashed and burned. And that is not like me. That is not my personality. That is not what I do. I've never been medicated for depression because I just don't do that. I just suck it up and deal with it. And last night I crashed. And when I crashed this morning, I honestly did not think I'd be sitting in this seat. Right. And then Pamela McCray called, and all of a sudden I went, whoop, time to get to work. So there you go. There you go. Right now we are going to go to a song that touches me. I hope it will touch you. It is called Hold Me When I Cry. There are many, many days that you will need to be held, you will need to cry, and you will get over it. I'm getting over the things I've dug up from my past, and I'm going to move on, and things are going to be better and brighter every single day, I promise you.
Told me one night at a concert, he said, Karen, I think I have a song that would really fit you, and I'm going to send it to you. And when I received the demo in the mail, I heard the first line, and I never could get past the first line because it said, it's been one of those days. If anything could go wrong, it went wrong. How many times have I called my sister Susan and said, Susan, pray for me, I'm having one of those days. Folks, it's so good to know that God's not taken back by our circumstances, but He loves us and He cares. And you know what? Sometimes we just have days where we know that everything's going to be okay. We know we're saved. We know our faith is strong. But there are just some days that we just need the Lord just to hold us. And that's what this song says. I pray this will be an encouragement to you.
It's been one of those days. If anything could go wrong, it went wrong. I know I'm feeling sorry for me. There's a lot of self-pity going on. Tomorrow I will be okay. The dawn will bring a brand new day. I'm sure by then I'll be fine. Lord, today I really need a friend. I know that you understand, but would you hold me while I cry? I take a lot of your time when I should be strong. I should be standing by now, but it's you I'm leaning on. You've always kept me safe from harm, like a child in your arms. You've cradled me through hardships, faith it's just one of those days. I've been fault in every way. Would you hold me while I cry? I try to be strong, but if anyone can fall apart, I seem to fall apart. I run back to you again, and you heal my broken heart. You have truly been a friend, reaching out to lend a hand, Lord, when you could have passed me by. I'm asking for your strength today. Lift my spirit, Lord, I pray. Will you just hold me while I cry? I take a lot of your time when I should be strong. I should be standing by now, but it's you I'm leaning on. You've always kept me safe from harm, like a child in your arms. You've cradled me through hardships faced in life. Lord, it's just one of those days. I've been fault in every way. Would you hold me while I cry? You've always kept me safe from harm, like a child in your arms. You've cradled me through hardships faced in life. Lord, it's just one of those days. I've been fault in every way. Would you hold me while I cry? Ooh.
We're back. Okay, everybody knows we do birthdays. We have a very special birthday today. Kenneth Aaron, 71 years old, from your precious, sweet daughter, Martha Baldwin. We love Martha. She is so precious. Now, we've rounded up some precious little girls, and then they brought this big old hunk with them. Okay, introduce yourself.
I'm Wesley Nestor, and I'm a senior at Gilmer High School.
Okay, and you are?
I'm Katie Root, and I'm also a senior at Gilmer High School.
All right.
I'm Caitlin Sanford, and I'm a freshman at Gilmer High School.
I'm Alexis Clayton, and I'm a sophomore at Gilmer High School.
Okay, tell me what you have in common. What are y'all working on? The three of y'all are cute, 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 and then he is a hunk. Tell me, what are y'all working on?
We're working on the next play. It's a adolescent show, and it's called America's Next Top Model Student.
Uh-huh.
And it'll be like March 5th, 6th, and 7th
Where?
at the Gilmer High School Theater.
Okay, at night? Is that night performances only?
Yeah,
Okay.
except for on Sunday, it's at 2 o'clock.
A matinee. Okay, all right. Now, who plays the lead role?
Well, I think the judges would probably be considered the leads. There's 3 judges, and then there's the hostess, which is Caitlin. And
The
then,
hostess with the mostest.
yeah, and then there's the kids' roles, and they're all pretty equal.
Okay, now, who chose this play? Did you get together and decide on this?
Not really. We always it's traditional to do a children's show, and so we decided to do an adolescent show. And
Is it funny?
yes, it's supposed to be comical.
Okay.
It's comical. It's satire.
And what age group will this hit that will really enjoy it?
Middle school is what we're focusing on.
Okay. Now, we just talked about something sad that happened in middle school. In middle school, did you have any friends that became depressed? Did any of y'all deal with that? Is that a tough time in your life? A transition
It
from
is.
elementary to...
It's stressful a little bit, and trying to you're becoming a kid, going up to being a young adult, and it's tough.
Yeah, it is a hard period of time. Now, as seniors, what are y'all going to do when you get out of school? Do you like the drama enough that we may see you in the movies?
No.
Okay.
This is something I didn't plan on getting into.
You didn't? Well, what happened? How'd you get in it?
Well, I'm looking to try to play college football.
Okay. I was going to ask you, my next question was, do you play football? Because you're wasting some muscles.
No, my beginning of the year, I had a visit with a guidance counselor, and we're checking over my transcript, make sure I'm on track with everything. And I was missing a fine arts class. Well, it was day 11 of school. Everything's locked in, and I'm missing a fine arts. And the only 2 openings was the fundamentals of chorus and fundamentals of drama.
Okay.
And they're both freshman classes, which didn't help me at all. So I chose to go in drama, just gonna stay out through the class, get it over with, and get out of there. And then I got to know Mr. Koshin and kind of get to know everybody a little better. And he tried to pick a play I can get in. And I switched classes again this semester to get in his acting class. So I've had theater for a year, and this is going to be my first play.
So can we say you like this now?
Yes, I enjoy it.
Okay, so kind of a fluke took you to something that's really going to be fun.
Yes.
He should like it. He gets to hang out with the girls
I
all day.
know, I'm looking. You got 3 hotties sitting here. What more you want out of life, you know? Okay, what are you going to do when you graduate?
I don't plan to stay in the theater program anywhere, but I plan to
Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, this is my 5th show, I think. I've been in technical theater since I was in 9th grade, and then I got into more of the acting the end of my sophomore year, or junior year, I think. So this will
Technical being lighting and directing and what?
I mainly did lighting and sound.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And in today's world, do you do the big show? Do you have a lot of lighting? Do you have a lot of equipment that you can use?
Not as much as we would like.
So if we could get money donated, yeah. And since the state of Georgia's broke, I'm sure the governor's going to send us some money. Yay. Okay, what are you involved in with it, and what do you like about it?
This is my first semester in theater, and I originally had the role of Felicia, and then I got the role of Myra because another girl was sick, so it was a big step up, but I really like it.
Was Felicia like the low man on the totem pole?
She
and
was,
Myra's the thing?
She was the ditz, so she got kicked off second.
Oh!
And I just kind of like it, and I plan on sticking with it.
Good.
So.
Okay, now what are you doing?
This would be my 3rd show, and I really enjoy theater. It's basically the reasons that I get up in the morning to come to school, quite honestly. And I just enjoy acting. Being on stage is kind of my thing. It's the only time I get to really open up and show everyone what I can do.
I want you to do something for me. I want you to smile really big. Does she look like Julia Roberts at 15?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you and her have a lot in common. She likes to act and show herself on TV and stuff.
Yeah, right. You, now, if you like it, some of you said you did it because you needed the class, period, but then you learned to like it. You naturally like it. Do you naturally see yourself doing something with this?
I want to pursue acting later in life, and I want to apply to the Savannah College of Art and Design and be on stage. And I haven't decided yet if I still want to be on stage or if I want to do backstage work.
Somebody has to do the backstage stuff. Do you know we wouldn't be sitting here if they weren't 4 people in there mashing buttons? And to do live, it has to go right. So, you know, being behind the scenes is very, very important. Now, when is the play again?
March 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Okay. And it starts at what time?
On March 5th and 6th, it starts at 7 o'clock. And on March 7th, it starts at 2 o'clock.
Okay. And you said you have one of the schools is going to come and see this? Who'd you say?
Clear Creek Middle School's coming on next Thursday.
Okay.
to
So is
come
that kind of
watch.
like your premiere, and you're going to do a little...
Yeah, and that's what
You're
we're
going to
trying
walk
to
down the
focus
red
on.
carpet and let the kids... Yeah.
We invited both middle schools, and Clear Creek's going to come and watch us. So that's what we're trying to focus on, the age group.
Okay. All right. And do you hope that you will make a difference in somebody's life? You're going to go to college. You're going to play football. Can you make a difference in somebody's life there?
I hope so.
Could you mentor to somebody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I think it's important, and I think that's one thing I learned a long time ago. If you make a difference in one person's life, then you have done something very successful. If you don't ever do anything else, do something for somebody else. And we were just talking before we went on about the young girl who committed suicide. She was a middle school student. That's very sad. If you ever see anybody that needs to be reached out to and talked to, would each of you do that? Are you capable of doing that? It's very important, because going from that transition is a very sad time, and middle school is that time. I don't know why. Did you see your kids going through some hard times then?
Oh yeah, every kid's, it depends on how they handle it, but
right.
If you can remember that far back for yourself.
Yeah, 100 years ago.
We all went through it. So
yeah, it's a very
time.
tough time in life. So much success to all of you. And once again, it's Gilmer High School, and the name of the play is?
America's Next Top Model Student.
Okay. Much success to all of you. What's the cost of the play?
It's going to be $5.
Okay. All right. Well, we hope everybody will come out and join you, and thank you very much for being here. Right now, we're going to go to something. Today has to be an inspirational program. I would not have gotten through it without it, so I sat down and went through some programs. A young lady in Jasper, Georgia inspires me every single day. Her name is Allie Lawson. She is a triplet. Her eyesight is almost gone, but she is the most amazing student, the most amazing young lady, and her family is fourth-generation car dealers. Now, we had Vicki Thompson on last week, and we talked about what it's like to be part of a big community and part of giving back and part of doing when the economy quite often tanked. A lot of businesses have tanked,
yes.
and the car dealers took a hard hit. Allie Lawson's family is still positive, pumped up, and doing business every single day. Allie watches the show. Today's program is dedicated to Miss Allie Lawson. She is an inspiration to me. She is now in high school. She has to have somebody kind of help her with some things because she is having a problem with her eyesight. She is an amazing, positive young lady, and we're going to show just a few minutes of the live show at Lawson Chevrolet. You may get to meet her dad, you may get to meet her grandparents, but she being a triplet, number one, it's hard. She's a girl with two boys, duh. And then she started having problems with her eyesight. She never got down and depressed. She is still so positive, so upbeat. And to be her age and to be going through and dealing with and smiling every day, love this young lady. And today's program is dedicated to Miss Allie Lawson. Right now we're going to go to Lawson Chevrolet. This is an old program, I think from last July maybe. That's really old.
Before maybe.
Yeah, and we're going to go to that for a few minutes, then we'll come back and you're going to get to talk to some ladies you brought on board. What are we going to be talking to them about?
A singing coming up Saturday night.
A singing coming up Saturday night. Guess who's going to be singing? Yes. We'll be right back.
More furniture. Deb's Bakery. Good morning, Cherie Martin. Yay! Welcome.
Where have you been?
Oh, driving the widow wagon.
Let's get
You picked up a bunch of widows this morning?
I did not, but Diane Green did. Diane did, and it is a wonderful day. The mountains are clear, and Chris, man, sit down a minute.
Here, I'll trade with you.
You sit down. Y'all are going to work. They never earn their money.
Yes,
Never.
we never do.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
You know why?
Yes, they do.
Because we don't ever get a chance to talk.
That's exactly right. I knew he'd say that. Well, this is going to be a great day.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful out today.
It's going to be a great day, and I can tell you everything is going to be perfect. The food's going to be perfect. The interviews are going to be perfect. The music, maybe not yet. We had to send back to LJ to get an extra mic. So music's going to start a little bit later than I thought. But that's okay. Y'all go ahead and do your job, and I'm just going to watch for a few minutes. But I am going to ask one quick question. Who loved Dale Earnhardt Sr.? Me? Who loves Kyle Busch? Woo! No. Dale Earnhardt Sr., I knew he'd win. I couldn't wait until today so I could ask that question.
But who won the race on Sunday?
Watkins Glen doesn't count.
It's a road
Uh-oh,
course.
my
She don't like.
microphone.
She don't like road
Watkins-
courses.
It's a road
Okay.
course, but he
Watkins
still
Glen
wins.
does not count. No. Is it on now, Adam? Technical difficulties. Have y'all ever heard of technical difficulties?
This is live.
This is
This is what happens.
Now
We
am I
never have
working, Adam?
technical difficulties.
Just keep going. Okay, we're going. Well, technical difficulties. Welcome to a live show. We are live Monday through Friday from LJ, Georgia normally. We have been out in your community now. This makes five
Yeah, I believe so.
trips. We love it. We love seeing all your faces. We love the fact that you come back show after show. And today, Matt and Melton are going to talk to some of you who have been to every single show.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And we want to know where you came from. And do you tune in every day? Obviously. I hope you do. I hope they do. And do you have a favorite co-host? I don't, because I love them all. I love them all. Everybody has stepped up to the plate. Everybody has done their job, which makes my job easier. And y'all made my job really, really easy because I show up every day and I get to visit with you in your homes. Now, most of y'all are sitting there in your PJs drinking coffee. I have to get dressed every day, you know? Maybe one day we'll do a show from my house in my pajamas. That is not a pretty sight. Okay, today's program is dedicated to Miss Allie Lawson. She is a positive, positive lady. I have to surround myself with positive people. Okay, you brought on two very positive ladies. This one I know is very involved in getting kids in camp, and this one is involved in showing up at the singing.
They both get everything done.
That's right, get her done kind of ladies. We need positive in our life. Jackie, why is it important to you to send these kids to camp?
It's just a life-changing experience for a lot of kids because it's a time where they can open up and they're not with family, they're not with a lot of friends they're used to being with, and it's just a chance for them to be able to, with other Christian young people, to confide in them about some of their problems, things they've been going through, and things like that.
And you know, none of us know, and I said that last night, we don't know what the fella sitting next to us has been through. None of us have an idea how many children go home at night and mom and dad are on drugs, or mom and dad haven't cooked dinner for them, or mom and dad didn't see that they had clean clothes to wear to school. None of us know until you've walked a mile in their shoes. And I know you've made it, it's very important to you to bring kids on board who might not be able to afford to do this.
I actually was a camp counselor about 13 years ago, and so just being able to be with them the whole entire week and to have them open up with you and talk about things, about divorce that their parents are going through, about suicide, about, you know, it's just amazing. It made me appreciate how thankful I was to be brought up in a Christian home.
Right.
But anyway, that's why it's important for us to want to try to help these kids who may not be able to go if we didn't raise a little bit of money to help send them.
Well, you got somebody here to volunteer to sing.
And then you
got, yes, I know, and then you got Angel Spirit to volunteer to sing.
Somebody did.
Somebody, you know, they're giving back the only way they know how to give back, by singing. And then you expect people to do, are you going to do a love offering? Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so there won't be any ticket sales. But we expect people to dig down and dig deep and give. Now, tell us the location, because you have a location that not a lot of people know about.
We're going to let Cindy talk about it.
Okay, we are Shiloh Baptist Church, and we're located at 98 Dean Goss Drive, which is directly across from Dean Goss Tractor on 515.
And if you can't find it, it's where the Georgia State Patrol and the city police always
sits to give you a ticket if you're speeding.
Y'all don't speed
So, but one thing we are doing this year is we are, I've always heard you say, if we're not eating, we're not meeting.
That's right.
So during intermission, the ladies of the church will be selling baked goods for us. There'll be homemade cakes and cookies and fudge and brownie, and then drinks. So we'll be eating. So we'll be doing that during intermission.
Yeah, there it goes. Now, this is a new church, but you're both committed, totally committed to make this work.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how'd you come up with the name Shiloh?
Our sending church, the one that sponsored us to start our new church, is Shiloh Hills Baptist Church in Kennesaw, Georgia.
Okay.
And so when we were voting on names for the new church, we just felt like, out of respect and honor for them to support us and to help us get started, that we would call our church Shiloh.
One of the names they had picked and they didn't go with, they should have, was Kubota Baptist Church.
I wanted Kubota.
Right across the
That's so funny.
You already had to sign up and everything, you know.
Yeah. Now, who's your pastor?
Dr. Ben Langley.
Okay, all right. So for people who knew him, and he's there temporarily?
Well, he has...
because everybody knows he retired.
Right, he's retired.
Did he retire and get bored?
Yes, I think he did.
See,
and
I can't even imagine retirement. Retirement would mean like sitting there on the couch bored to death. You can only mop and clean so much.
So much.
You know, yeah.
He has said he would give us 2 years as the full-time pastor, and then we would start looking for someone to fill his shoes. But during that 2 years, we can, you know, have a search committee and then bring a person on board and let them be like an associate for a while, so that we can, get to know them and their family.
Now, where's the camp that the kids will be going to this year?
Woodlands Camp is in Cleveland, Georgia, and I've gone there. This will be my 5th or 6th year, I guess, taking kids to camp, and it's just a great place close to home, and they always have a wonderful time.
How many children do you think you can take this year?
We're looking at taking about a dozen kids. So, and it also depends on how much money we get, because if we have more money, we can sponsor more children that may not be able to go if they had no money. So, and that's, a lot of times those are the kids that need to go, is some that their family, that's not a priority for them.
Is it a week-long camp?
It is, yeah. Well, 6 days.
Okay.
At least it's close to home.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours to get there and then we're
And
back.
what age kids will get to attend?
We're taking a group of 3rd through 6th graders, and then Cindy's going to be taking some of the teenagers. So it's 2 separate
You
weeks.
gave her the tough part.
Yes. I prefer the younger ones.
Yeah.
So
She can do it, though.
Yeah.
So the singing is going to start at what time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
I was going to say 6
If you'd
o'clock.
asked her when the evening was going to start, she could have told you.
And we should be finished around 8. It's going to be about 2 hours.
Well, I told the folks yesterday the seating may be a little limited. If you get 100 folks or 150 folks there, that may be a little limited. So show up a little early, get your seat that you want. And so what do you think it seats? About 100, 120?
144 is
144,
what we can
okay.
seat.
Oh, y'all can do that easy. You can
And
fill that.
we are going to have valet parking.
Valet
I
parking.
love valet parking.
You may be
Valet
there for
Oh,
that.
parking.
I love valet parking. Well, the thing is, you are competing with several things Saturday night. That's always tough.
But they're out of town.
That's right.
Other
That's right.
towns.
Jasper only has one event that I know of. I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything else going on.
That's
So
good.
for the folks in Jasper who like good gospel music, we have to encourage them to come and be with y'all.
Right.
Now, do you think people haven't heard him sing before? Most everybody.
I think everybody's heard
Everybody within
Bill
five,
and the
five
quartet.
countries and 5 counties
See, her
and
husband
5
sings in the
states.
quartet, too,
I know
so.
it. I think they'll be there.
Well, it'll be us and Angel Spirit. It ought to be a good time.
That's
We've
right,
sang with
that's
them
right.
before. and
Is
had a good
Mildred
time.
going to be able to be back?
Well, that's always up in the air. If she's healthy, she'll be there.
Yeah, she has had some problems. Every winter she has, I don't know if it's bronchial or
If
what.
not, they
she's
told
had
me
some
that
problems.
Cindy's taking one of them.
That's right, I heard that. Yeah.
I
Are you going to sing, what is that song Mildred does I
have a
love
good
about
time.
Glory Road?
Oh, Glory
yeah.
Road, yeah.
You'll be singing Glory Road.
Don't think so.
That'll be good, though. I'm
Now,
really
Jackie,
looking
what
forward
if
to it.
people come in and want to sponsor a child? What would it cost? If they just didn't want to do just a love offering, what if we have somebody sitting out there who'd like to sponsor a child?
It's $250.
Okay. Tax deductible?
It is tax deductible, and Cindy will actually be sending receipts for those
Okay.
donations. But yeah, $250, and that pays for their whole week and,
Okay.
and everything they need.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Well, I hope that you will inspire others to give. You give of your time. They can give of their money if possible. And for a love offering, whatever they can put in is going to be fine. But-
Anything is appreciated.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. Now, do you have a dollar goal in mind, or are you just going to let the Lord go to work?
Just let the Lord go to work, because, the more we have, the more we can send, and that's...
Do you already have a list of children hoping to get to go to camp?
We do. Some of the kids are, in church that, we will be trying to help them some, but there's also some others, maybe just come to our Wednesday night program that we have. And
Can we talk a little bit about the Wednesday night program?
we have Word of Life clubs, and it's for 3 years old through seniors in high school. There's actually the 3 to 5 year olds in the 1st through 6th grade, and then 7th to 12th. And we meet at 6:45 to 8 o'clock. And the Word of Life program, it's just like a discipleship program. They learn scripture, they play games, I'll do all the fun stuff. But and of course we teach the Bible lessons and everything. But it's just a great time for them to be with other people and have fun in church.
Now, for people who want to help with a child and sponsor or show up at the singing Saturday night, we have a phone number we can give out to help people with that?
Yes, they can call 770-324-5707.
Okay.
And if they if they can't come Saturday night, but they'd like to make a donation, they could send it to the church and just mark it Kids to Camp, and that's Post Office Box 1768, Jasper, Shiloh Baptist Church.
30143.
Well, we're looking forward to y'all doing well with this, because it's really your first venture there at the church
Yes.
to have a big singing, and this is going to be a big singing.
Well, we hope so.
It's
Looking forward to it.
exciting.
Hopefully we'll fill up 144 seats and have them standing around the wall.
We have some extra ones we can
have
pull
some-
in
we
too.
can pull
so-
in extra
Okay.
seats.
Our goal is 150 at least. So.
Okay,
Well,
that'll be
the
good.
men can stand up along the wall and let the ladies sit down.
That's right.
Put 200
that's right.
people in there.
Gentlemen.
We do have a nursery that's going to be provided also.
Yes.
So we have some of the ladies from the church are going to be keeping the nursery if there's any babies or, small children that attend.
And we encourage everybody to come, and it is down 515 between 108 and what do they call that, the Flea Market Road? Yeah,
Yeah,
Emerald
what is that?
Creek down that area.
Yeah, yeah.
But right beside Dean Goss Tractor, so, or Goss.
That's easy to find.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very easy to
Right
find, and
on-
maybe Kubota would have been a good name.
Right on the highway.
Today is an inspirational day. I did crash last night, and I honestly did not know if I would be at work today because I don't know. Have you ever had a day you just didn't know if it was worth it?
Mm-hmm.
And I started going through old programs. And I remembered yesterday, my child started laughing again. She started smiling again. She was funny. She was herself, and it was
That's good.
so good to see. So we're going to share a little bit of a program. When Angela came back on the show, she was heavily medicated. She had just gone through 3 surgeries. At 39 years old, she was diagnosed with cancer. Her medical bills, y'all, we laughed about yesterday. They're like this high. And it's just pay a little here, pay a little here. They can't get blood out of a turnip. You just keep doing all you can do. But she is getting back to her comical self, and I love it. And she inspired me. So today, we're going to do just a few minutes of the program where Charlene drove her up here. Angela was not able to drive. She really wasn't able to be here. But she was here, and she has inspired me to keep moving on and to keep being okay. And she will tell you, she crashed so hard, nobody knew she was at that level of giving up. And you talked to her during that period of time, and you saw that she had hit the absolute bottom.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, she's coming back. She's coming back, and I think she's going to be stronger than ever.
First time.
She has just passed that first important PAP test. Everything was cool, and every 3 months she has to do that again and again and again. But she's really coming back, and when she was funny and mean and smart aleck, and yesterday I was so happy to see that.
She can be that way.
She can be
Yeah.
that way, I'll tell you. Her mother, the apple doesn't fall
Rubs
far
off,
from the tree.
yeah.
So, but we are going to go to just a little bit of a program with Angela and Charlene and Freddie on it. It was a tough day because I wasn't sure my child was going to make it. We're going to go to this, and then when we come back, you're going to meet the lady who inspired me to be here this morning. One phone call from her. That's all it took. And I said, okay, I'm going to bounce back, and I'm going to be fine, and I'm going to be fine. We'll be back in just a minute. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. That's what you faced at 39. Kind of.
Did you just say 39?
Oh, I meant 29. Kind of like a slap in the face.
No, really, I mean,
Yeah.
when he told me, and I'm like, I'm 30, I just never imagined.
No.
But I know it hits women younger than me, so.
That's right.
I have a friend who had a total hysterectomy due to cancer when she was in her early 20s, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of women do.
Yeah.
But the whole key to this is we are now progressing toward every step of getting you well. And that's what it's all about, because you said the motorhome, we're all going to be at his track the day it opens.
We're all going to
Yes.
be positive.
We will
We're all
be
going to
there.
be positive for you and all the other
Yes.
people that are going through
That's
this.
right.
And you're going to beat it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is a time that things are, medical technology is better than it's ever been.
Yeah.
Well, Aunt Betty's a perfect example.
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
9-year survivor, and she's doing great. She's at Disney World. We could be with Mickey Mouse with Aunt Betty, and instead here we sit,
Well, this Mickey Mouse.
Y'all, how much does Bill Senior pay you?
Thank
He
you,
is
Bill and
super.
Melissa, for cutting my grass the other day.
Yeah. And how many thank yous? Is there any way you can say enough?
No, and I also wanted to say, too, before I say thank yous, Dr. Monica was saying, I'm right, Dr.
Uh-huh.
Okay. She was saying, how important it is to get your PAP. Okay, I am regular on my PAPs because I've always had issues.
Uh-huh.
My last PAP was only a year and a half ago.
Right.
And whatever I have, when we first, found it, it's aggressive.
Right.
Because there's too much in that time frame. So I cannot stress enough. I stretched it to a year and a half. The main reason I stretched it to a year and a half is because I knew something was wrong with me. and I was too afraid to go. So I stretched out that 6 months, but
Don't
go
let your fears.
to the
Yeah.
doctor. I mean, I don't want to go to, I didn't want to go to surgery on Monday, and I was actually 10 minutes late. And
She was.
Miss
She
Brenda
was.
Ruford is sitting there, and my sister Jean, and I'm like, I didn't want to go, you know, and Chad's like, we gotta go, and I was like, I don't want to go, I don't want to know anymore, I just wanted to shut down.
And you can't
But
do that.
you can't, you know, and now I'm getting over the first one. I'll have another one, you know, in a couple weeks, and I cannot say enough, go get your Pap test.
But let's talk about, Dan, how her next surgery is scheduled, based on the Talladega race. The Talladega race. She says, okay, Doc, you can do it before if I can heal to go to Talladega, or you can let me go to Talladega and after. Now, is that a race fan?
I think she's too medicated.
That is a race fan. We hope.
Fanatic.
Yeah, fanatic may be the word we're looking for. But 3 years ago, she thought that I was totally ridiculously crazy about racing. She said, Mom, how could you waste every Sunday watching men make left turns all day? And I said, I love racing.
Yeah.
You're a new race fan.
Yeah, 2 seasons now, and I'm totally addicted. And Chad's like, the first thing to fixing your problem is to admit your addiction. Well, I have an addiction, and it's not a bad thing,
No,
you know?
you love racing.
It's
Yeah.
not.
So we're all here to
We're back. Okay, we've got more birthdays, and this is from a kid that I think he and Angela went to the same daycare years and years, 100 years ago. Happy birthday, Todd Payne, from his mom. He is 39. Will you fold that and put it in the bucket? Now, here we're getting up in my age range, Bill. She's 92.
Yeah, that's getting
Lena
there.
Lowry, happy birthday. Who is that? Love, Pam. There you go. Okay, and Charlotte Brown, happy birthday. Is that 76 years old? Happy birthday.
She's got a brother named Charlie.
And my buddy, my friend, the sweetest lady, Miss Nell Pittman, happy birthday on her 80th birthday. You know what? Your friends and the people you surround yourself with will get you through the tough times. This morning, my phone rang, and it was one of those mornings I just wasn't sure about the whole world, and it was Pam McCray calling, and I looked down and said, God, there's a reason to smile. We're going to tell folks now, next Tuesday, you're going to be my co-host.
Really agreed to that yet.
Yes, you have.
You can't say no.
Next Tuesday, Pam and I have developed a friendship. We have laughed so much. We have had so much fun.
Yeah.
We have gone through some tough times together.
Yes, ma'am.
Almost lost your Aunt Sharon. Tough times. Your business was one of my favorite anywhere. We survived the death of that business. And
It was hard.
It was hard. It was very hard for all of us. We shot 2 shows at Blackberry Ridge Eatery the Friday before you had to close. It was a tough financial decision for you.
Yes,
It was a tough spiritual decision because you had the contact of the whole community. And you were there, didn't matter what the economy said, what your checkbook said, you were always smiling, always laughing, always funny.
We had lots of people that became family.
Absolutely.
You know,
I didn't go there to eat.
know.
I went there to be inspired. Today's program is about being inspired by others. You made me laugh so many times, and one day we need to tell all the stories that you've told me. We'll leave out the names to protect the innocent.
Heard that
But
before.
I'm telling you, we have heard some wild and crazy things that you survived. You are a survivor.
I grew up as a PK, you know, a preacher's daughter, and there's just a lot of interesting things you run through with your life and things that you encounter. And you know, if you've ever watched the movie Brother, Where Art Thou? I've met people like that.
Oh, yeah. I'm related to people like that. Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was a good life. I'm
Yeah.
not complaining.
Yeah.
But it was different.
We talked about, I picked Colbey up at church one night. I've got this problem. I just pick people up at church and bring them to
We
work
met him
with me.
I met him that first night too.
Yeah,
that we were
yeah.
there together.
It was weird because we were at Salem number 2 for the Kaylors DVD. And now let's talk about inspirational people. The Kaylors have inspired so many.
Yes.
The Kaylors have inspired so many people. Colbey actually, didn't Lisa help you learn to play the piano?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And Pam plays the piano and sings, and you actually, this is funny, but you asked her to be on the show without my knowledge. Do you know that God stepped in to do that? Because today, if she hadn't called me this morning, I might not have been here today. I was having one of those really, really bad days. And when the phone rang and I looked down and said, Pamela McCray, I started smiling immediately. And I thought, yes, thank you, Lord. Yes. Okay, we're going to have a singing. This is a gospel singing and celebration, and it is sponsored by the Mountain Area Christian Academy, the Promise Quartet, the Kaler family, Chris Rumfeld, and the Macca students. Okay, this happens to be some of my favorite people. These are people who inspire others. Now, Pam, what's this for?
Well, first of all, Mountain Area Christian Academy, I have 3 of my children that attend school there. It's a fundraiser, of course, but it's also a celebration. We've been in operation for 10 years, so we're celebrating our 10th anniversary also. We're going to have a really good meal. Everything's fairly inexpensive. To get into the music, it's a donation. So if you don't even have anything to put in the donation box, you can still come and enjoy the inspirational singing that there's going to be a lot of. All the people that are on there has been on your show, so people should be really familiar with them.
I'm looking at this. Okay, now for $10, do you get to eat for that $10 too?
Yeah, I guess who's cooking?
I know. Well, see, we do that at the seminar, and people came the other night and they said, you mean for $10 we get food too? And I said, yeah, and you get really good food. So this looks like you're going to have lemon dill salmon with tartar sauce. You made that on the show one time with me. Okay. Blackened prime roast with caramelized onions, and you're doing this, and it's included for $10? Okay, well, we got to encourage people. That's a cheap meal, a cheap date, and a great evening of helping and giving back to others.
But it's really good food. I went and checked in the product yesterday. We had a really wonderful guy. His name's Tim Richter. He owns Toccoa River Restaurant in Blue Ridge. He donated all the food.
Oh, wow.
When I went to ask him about some helping me with marketing and getting some good prices on some food, he just up and said, how about I just buy your food? So that was wonderful.
My gosh.
So that makes our meal what we are charging, which is a low ticket price,
now, is that
100% profit.
Yeah, is that restaurant on Aska Road?
Yes, it is.
We passed by there on one of our many
Toccoa
trips
River.
just riding.
And his name is Tim Richter, really wonderful. 2 of his children attend MACA.
Okay.
So he's participating through this as a parent, you know, because he has to work Saturday. That's
now,
his
he
business
should inspire
night.
others to give.
Oh, yes.
He should inspire others to give.
Yeah, and it
because
was
if
a
he's giving
tremendous
that-
amount of money he donated.
Yeah, that is great.
And the product that he stepped it up 15 notches to what I asked for. So the food is even going to be better than I anticipated.
Now, where is it going to be held?
It's at Mountain Area Christian Academy. It's on 515.
Okay.
Just on the right there. I think there's an evangelistic church on the right. You'll see right where you turn.
In Fannin County?
On
Okay.
your way to Blairsville, right out of Blue Ridge, headed towards Blairsville, we're on the 4-lane.
So you pass the red light at 60?
See
How
right
far
there on the
north is
bottom and
that?
see if it doesn't give you the number and the address there.
If you need directions, call 706-374-6222. And it's 14090 Old Highway 76, Morganton, Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll help people be able to identify where to go.
So who are these 2 young people you brought with you?
This is my daughter, Sophia. She's one of my 4 daughters. She's my
Let me tell
second
you something
oldest
about
daughter.
this kid. She worked herself to death at Blakely
Yes, she
Review.
did.
During the time that you knew you would possibly have to close, but you never knew from her smile that there were troubles in the house, and you never knew that the economy had really, really hurt you.
We got some tough kids.
Yeah.
My husband and I have been really blessed. We got go-getters, and they're people. We like people.
Well, you did a great job at the restaurant.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
And this is
other one-
Colbey Ledford.
This other one, we just
Everybody knows who I am.
And if you don't know where Toby's from, after he speaks a little bit,
Yeah,
it will come out.
Turtletown. I love
Could you
Turtletown.
tell everybody where you're from, Colby?
I'm from Turtletown.
That's right.
Thank you.
Southeastern Tennessee.
That's right. He's from Turtletown. Well, y'all are going to do some music for us. And what have you decided to do? Because I told you could do 3 or 4 songs. Who chose the music?
During the Christmas season, there was a play that we all participated in that the Redeemer was the ending song, you know, the climax to the play. And we were having just a really hard time, and Colby saved the day because he adjusted it and made it work where the choir could sing with us. And so we kind of redone Redeemer and put our own little twist on it. And then Colby's going to do Drinking from the Saucer because he felt like that was a song you needed to hear today. And we thought about we might do My God Is Real. We're just really winging it.
Whatever you want to do.
We're just really
whatever you
winging
wanna-
it. We
And-
don't have
and
a plan.
For people who don't know, Pam was really inspired. The first time I brought her on this show, I didn't tell her that she would follow Liberace. Travis Bridgman was on first, wasn't he? And then Pam looked at me and said, I'm going to kill you. She said, I'm going to kill you. You cannot expect me to follow that man, but you did a great job. You've played the piano all your life, haven't you?
Well, it came out of necessity. Back years ago, I don't know, y'all might not know about it, but they used to have singing conventions where people would come in and teach the choir, the people how to sing shape notes, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, you know. Well, I, as a young child, was taught that. So I sat down at the piano, and that's the way I taught myself to play. But there's a real handicap with it. It limits you on what key I can play in. I've got this little lock thing.
Have you ever had any lessons at all?
I had lessons when I was really, really young, like first, second grade, just for a little while, but all that went out the window, and I played by shape notes. So, but I can only play in one key in shape notes. So if you can't sing it there, we're in trouble.
It's okay, though. You know, she's handicapped with music,
She
too.
can't sing.
She can't even play the radio without getting static. Seriously.
Y'all just don't know. You just
Well, they
don't-
had these new pianos at our church in Hayesville before we moved to Blue Ridge. Got a nice new keyboard, and there was a little button. I could play in C and put it in E flat. I love that button. It was wonderful.
Well, she sings flat. She sings pretty flat, too. So.
Yeah.
Every now and then the piano player would have to be gone, and I'd have to fill in, so I could cheat my way through the choir session and the congregation.
Can we talk a little bit about the event that we attended up in North Carolina?
Yes.
Because it's
I'd
going
love
to happen again. Tell
Yes.
me about it. And
Happens
let's
every
encourage
August.
people to come.
Every August, and it is called Youth Conservation Day, and it's always in memory of Scott Hogsett, who was killed in a accident at 15. And his brother Sam has organized this, and I can't even remember
And talk about
how many annual years.
organizing.
Oh,
Pam, they gave away thousands and thousands
It's
of dollars
tremendous.
of gifts to
It's
children.
tremendous.
They gave away rod and reels, they gave away bicycles, they gave away guns. I've never in my life attended an event. Were there about 600 children there this year?
Yes, I think the total amount of people that went through the dinner line was around 2,500 people. But you know, you had parents. A lot of these children had 2 adults accompanying them.
Right.
But it was awesome.
It was
It's amazing, and it just gets nicer, and more people participate every year.
And this year we have to say it was in honor and in memory of Brady Singleton.
Yes, every year there's another child who's tragically passed away or been in an accident that the group honors, and it helps that family with closure and healing. There's so much more than you see about the fishing rods and the T-shirts. It's teaching children about safety. It's people giving into the community and to the children, and it's about mourning.
Yeah.
It's a process. It's a long process. Mourning is, you know, and some people could get stuck in a certain stage if they didn't have this other people that had been through the same thing helping them, nudging them out of the process of mourning, you know. But they were wonderful. They were wonderful. The family of that little boy, the grandfather was there, and
It was an incredible
I
day.
think if they were here, they would tell you they found great healing that day. It's a healing thing.
Do we know who will be honored this year?
I do not know.
Yeah,
I know that there's
We've gotta
meetings
get
going
Scott-
on.
We've got to get Sam back on.
Yes,
We'll do that.
I want you to do that. But he has meetings all the time. There's phone calls all the time of people, but there's so many good people that participate in this, and all those workers that were there, because there was a massive amount of
I know
volunteers.
they said they started
volunteer their
cooking
time.
like 2 days ahead of time.
They
so.
set up camp, you know, the site, you know, the work site, and Freddie Cook owns that property
What
there.
a beautiful piece
It's a beautiful
of property.
place. It
Yeah.
sure is. And Freddie is a cousin to Sam. They're first cousins. So it's all a family thing. It's community interaction, churches. There's just it's too much to tell.
Yeah.
You know, the pictures you've got.
Yeah, we've got tons
can
of pictures.
tip the
We'll go
iceberg
back.
with
Yeah, we'll do
explaining.
that when Sam
But
comes back
it's
to be
just-
with us.
It's tremendous. It's tremendous. It's something I really look forward to, and my kids do too.
Yeah, I can't wait to be back there. Well, right now we're going to take a break and we're going to go to community calendar. We haven't done that yet, and you know we haven't done the weather, but I can tell you,
It's cold.
this weather, it's cold. It was snowing when I came in.
Yeah.
I dressed for spring because dadgummit, spring is coming. Spring is coming. I'm going to survive this depression. It's going to be fine. Everything's
green
going to be
on
cool. It's green. I got my green grass shirt on, and it's going to be.
It's not even St. Patrick's Day
You know
yet.
that song, Green Green Grass at Home?
Yeah.
Can you sing it?
It's good to touch the green, green grass of home.
It is. It is. He's
I like,
so
I like
good.
Tom Jones' version pretty
I
good.
love it. He's so good. Well, right now we are going to go to the community calendar and to the weather. And when we come back, this group, the Three Musketeers, are going to sing for y'all. Bill, we've all wondered where Dr. Kent was, and now we know. She will be opening a practice, Lifetime Medical Center, located across from Ella J. Tire and behind Dollar General Store. Stay tuned for the opening date. And in the coming weeks, on the third Thursday of the month, we're going to have, it's going to be called House Call, and we're going to have a doctor, different doctors rotating to come and talk to us about illnesses, about questions you have. Today I have so many questions for the doctor.
They bring the little black bag with them.
I think they are. It's going to be a house call. It's going to be a house call.
Stethoscope.
Now, who have you got over here? Are you going to introduce this group?
Yeah, I'd like for you folks that are watching this morning to sit back, get your coffee, get your DVR, and please make welcome from Turtletown, Tennessee area. I don't know where they're all from, but Pamela McCray and the Pips.
Oh, Lordy.
Take it away.
There are some things I may not know. There are some places I can't go. But I am sure of this one thing. My God is real, for I can feel Him deep in my heart. My God is real. Yes, God is real. He's real in my soul. My God is real, for He has washed, made me whole. His love for me is like pure gold. My God is real, for I can feel Him deep in my soul. I do not know just how you felt when Jesus took your sins away. But since that day, yes, since that hour, my God has been real, for I can feel Him deep in my heart. My God is real. Yes, my God is real. He's real in my soul. He is real in my soul. My God is real, for He has washed, made me whole. Washed and made me whole. His love for me. His love for me is like pure gold. Is like pure gold. My God is real, for I can feel Him deep in my soul. Ransom soul.
Who taught the sun where to stand in the morning? And who showed the ocean you can only come this far? And who showed the moon
very same God that spins things in orbit. He runs to the weary, the worn, and the weak, and the same gentle hands that hold me when I'm broken. They've conquered death to bring me victory.
I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. All of creation testifies. Let this life within me cry. I know my Redeemer lives. He lives to take away my shame, and He lives forever. I'll proclaim that the payment for my sin was the precious life He gave, and now He's alive, and there's an empty grave. I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. All of creation testifies. Let this life within me cry. I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. All of creation testifies. Let this life within me cry. I know my Redeemer I've never made a fortune. It's probably too late now. Oh, but I don't worry about that much, 'cause I'm happy anyhow. As I go along life's journey, I'm reaping better than I've sowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Ain't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going's rough, but I've got a friend in Jesus. and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all his blessings on me and the mercies he's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Oh, sure, I've been through some storms. And yes, there have been times when, well, my faith must have gone a little thin. But you know what? It seemed like one day all at once, those dark clouds broke through, and that old sun, she started shining again. So Lord, help me not to grumble and complain about the tough roads I have hold. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. And if I should go on living, if the way gets steep and rough, I won't ask for other blessings, 'cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy to help another bear his load. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Yes, I'll keep drinking from my saucer, Lord, 'cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed.
Did he plan that song?
He said he did, yeah. Just for
He said
you.
he did. Yeah,
I guess your
everybody's
cup's
cup
overflowed.
is overflowed. You've brought me through some tough times.
Yeah, you're leaking.
Yeah, today was a tough day. Today I wasn't sure I'd be here. Today was such a tough day. It was Crash City. Thank you very much to all three of you. I knew you would make me smile. I knew when the phone rang this morning I'd be okay. It would be cool. I knew Colbey was going to be here. I had no idea he was surprising me with you. So you're a gift from God every single day, but especially today. Especially today. And yeah, I'm putting my sunglasses back on because my eye makeup's all over my face. But Bill, it's been a good day. We made it through something that I wasn't sure I could do. I crashed last night. I got to the point. Somebody asked me yesterday, are you going to finish writing the book? And I keep trying to get it in my head. Every time I sit down and write, I get depressed. So I started writing again. I got depressed again. No, I'm probably not going to write that book. I'm probably going to just talk it because
Well,
I can't write it. I get depressed.
My Aunt Charlotte found out we were coming with Colbey, and she said, you know that Cherie Martin, she's on to something about keeping people around you that are uplifting and positive.
Oh, yeah.
But my Aunt Charlotte sent a message from me, through me. She can't find any of them inspiring people.
I know. It's hard. It's hard.
Because people are
It's
so
hard.
down and out
I
right
know.
now.
I said that is
So,
the truth.
Today's
Yesterday-
motto should be, try to be uplifting. Let's
That's
try
right.
not to
That's
be
right.
downhearted.
Yesterday, Charlene was sick as a dog. Angela's been sick as a dog. Angela brought us out of this depression we were in yesterday by showing us some pictures that made us just laugh, and we had a good lift up. We all have got to lift each other. And last night, ooh, I crashed.
You know,
I don't like crashing.
The song you like don't say love sunk me. It says love lifted me.
That's right. Love lifted me. Yeah. Love lifted me. And my theme song this year is I've Just Started Living. About a year and 2 months ago, I did start living. I've paid the penalty for living because now all of a sudden, some people, well, you know, you're happy now. You were a sad widow. Now you're happy. Okay, punish me because I'm happy now. Yeah.
Gotta live our life.
I
and
am
enjoy
living
it.
my life. Don't plan your life, live your life. Please come to one of our seminars. If you've lived through what I've lived through and you're still grinning, you're one tough cookie. So today's end is going to be about what brought me out of the funk. You were with me the moment I got stuck at the possum drop. You knew that I was so stressed out. Somebody came and rescued me. Yeah. Somebody came and rescued me. And every day,
What'd she say?
I now, hush now, I have something to laugh about. I have something to smile about.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to get through this depression. Hush now. Lord, y'all, Hannah, take us out of here. From North Georgia Now Today, I'm Cherie Martin.
And I'm Ray Charles.
He's Ray Charles.
Wrong color.
We will be with you Monday
Vanilla
through
Ray Charles.
Yeah, we will be with you Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 10 a.m., 6 to 7:30 p.m. Don't forget, the Diplomats will be in concert tonight at Rome, Georgia, and we will talk about this again tomorrow. I think this will be my choice for where to be Saturday night. Gospel singing and celebration. We're going to see what we can do to lift up everybody. Bill's going to be raising money for a camp in Jasper. Right now, we're going to go to something that got me through a really, really tough year and has made this the most amazing year of my life. I've just started living. Please do something to lift yourself, to lift your friends, to lift your spirit. Don't do like I did last night. Don't crash and burn, guys. It's not worth it. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you.
I was looking at some photographs just yesterday. A flash in time back when our love was new. And I realized how long it's been since we have taken time to take the time to spend to make our dreams come true. We need to make more memories together before time for making memories is gone. Let's fill our lives with all the memories love can give, and our memories will make memories of their own. We've been